Hi, I'm Nancy O'Neill, and welcome to a special edition of Suncoast FYI. Today, the beautiful Christmas lights at the Selby Gardens Light and Bloom event. Plus, we take a look at Deck the Halls at the Cottazon, and we're going under the Big Top for Sailor Circus Big Top Holidays event. Joining me now on Suncoast FYI is the president and CEO of Selby Gardens, Jennifer Romanecki, to talk about the beautiful and exciting Lights and Bloom event.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for having me on today.
Oh my gosh, yes. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you.
Thank you, thank you. So tell us a little bit of background about the Selby Gardens.
Well, Marie Selby Botanical Gardens is the only botanical garden in the world that focuses on the study of epiphytes, which are air plants that grow in the tree canopy instead of the soil, like orchids and bromeliads. So we have the world's best scientifically documented collections of orchids and bromeliads.
How many do you have?
Thousands upon thousands, and more than 20,000 plants are in our living collection.
Oh my God. And how many people does it take to take care of something so huge?
Well, that's a great question. So our horticulture team is lean and mean. We have about 10 employees, but we have hundreds of volunteers. Selby Gardens has about 55 employees total and more than 800 volunteers that participate in the operation.
What a beautiful place to volunteer.
Absolutely.
It's just gorgeous. So Holiday, the beautiful Lights and Bloom, is just a spectacular spectacle to see here on the Suncoast, and like no other.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's been going on now.
This will be the 15th anniversary.
Wow. Okay.
So we're in the midst of the 15th anniversary year, and what I keep telling everyone is 2 million lights for 15 nights.
Oh my gosh, 2 million lights.
Yes. So it's really, it's a total spectacle, but really just a natural tropical wonderland. Butterflies lit up, dragonflies, flowers. And so it's just, there's really something for everyone at the display.
So what else is going on besides looking at these beautiful lights?
So there are lots of activities on the viewing nights. Of course, the gardens, the entire 15 acres are lit up, so there's lots to see. And then we also have performances, music, grilled food, and entertainment. So it's really just an all-encompassing experience.
Is the cafe open? I mean,
the cafe's open, but we also have lots of special food offerings as well. Okay. So it's really a complete evening.
And it's from 6 to 9?
Yes, exactly, okay. 6 to 9.
Okay, now it's taking place now, but it goes through
January 6th.
January 6th.
Yes.
So there's still time.
Still
people
time.
Need to get there. And then you also have a special exhibit going on, the Gauguin?
We do. So after that, opening in February.
Okay,
yes,
that's what it was.
Yes, in February we will open Gauguin Voyage to Paradise. And essentially, we've been having a lot of success combining the arts with nature in Selby Gardens. This will be our third major exhibit of the Goldstein exhibition series. And basically, Paul Gauguin has been studied many, many times, but never in the context of his connection to nature at a botanical garden. And that's what we will be doing at Selby Gardens.
And how did you come upon this particular exhibition?
Well, as we've been looking at exhibits that are a good fit for us, Gauguin spent the whole latter part of his life in the South Pacific Islands and Polynesia. And so a lot of our tropical collections are focused in that region, and there's a lot of similarities with our climate and the types of plants we can grow. So it made a lot of sense to us to align with his artwork.
That sounds like a great exhibit. And that starts February?
February 10th is opening day.
Okay, wonderful.
Yes, and it'll run through June.
Great, so there's time to see that.
Yes.
All our snowbirds and our locals will have a chance to get there. Now, there's a lot of things going on, a lot of future plans.
Yes.
Can you give us a little idea of what
Sure.
what's going to take place in the next couple of years?
Wonderful. So we are moving full speed ahead to work toward executing our new master site plan. And basically the concept for this plan is, you might know that Selby Gardens was never master planned to be a public garden. The land was acquired in parcels over our 40-plus year history.
Amazing.
And so what we'd like to do is preserve all of our historical treasures, the historic Selby House, the historic Payne Mansion, as well as that wonderful Augusta Block Promenade. At the same time, put in new efficient structures to take care of our world-class collections that are right now on the ground in the flood zone.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yes, and so by consolidating our collections and our structures, we will pick up 50% more green space within our 15-acre footprint.
Amazing, amazing.
So we're excited about that.
I can't wait to see what you're going to do with all of that.
Yes.
So much going on.
Yes.
But how can people get there, and the tickets?
Absolutely.
Where can they go to find you?
So everyone should go to selby.org, our website, and all of the information is there, both to get tickets for Lights in Bloom and with information about the upcoming exhibition program. There's also more information on our website about the new master site plan, as well as a video animation.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for being here, and enjoy the rest of the holidays.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you. Next on Suncoast FYI, we'll take a look at the one-of-a-kind cottazon at the Ringling. All decked out for the holidays, the cottazon provides a one-of-a-kind Christmas spectacular here on the Suncoast. And joining me now to talk about this exciting event is decorating team leader David Schuler.
Thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. Oh, and as I said earlier, you have the best job, and you told me you don't like it.
Oh no, I must have lied. I do like it.
Oh, I know.
It's a lot of work, but it's a
Yeah.
lot of fun, and the rewards are tremendous.
Oh my gosh, how long have you been doing this, David?
I've been doing it about 5 years.
And why are you so excited about it? Because I know it's the cottazon.
Well, you know, the cottazon is beautiful all the time.
Yes.
It has been so lovingly restored. But when we go in and add our Christmas decorations and the lights and everything, it becomes magical. And then when the people come through and the excitement that they have, that is my reward.
So the visitors, the smiles on their faces.
Absolutely.
How many people do you typically see through at this time of year?
In an evening, in a 3-hour period, we'll get over 1,000 people come through.
Gosh.
And many of our first-time visitors, which is exciting, because then we hope they'll come back.
Absolutely. Well, I've seen it, and it's, as you said, it's a one-of-a-kind, spectacular event that can't be duplicated here in Sarasota. Now, what's the history? Give our viewers who are new to us a little bit of the history of the cottazon.
Well, John and Mabel started vacationing in this area in 1911, and that's when they first bought their property. At that time, there was another house that was on the property. It was called the Palms Elysian. They lived in that for quite a few years, and then they started building the Cottazon Mansion in 1924. They moved into the mansion in 1926, which is amazing that they were able to build this 36,000 square foot house in 2 years.
Yes.
It is amazing.
Can't do it now.
Absolutely not, and not to that kind of craftsmanship. And a lot of the pieces were imported.
Sure.
So when you figure the amount of time that it takes for it to come across on a ship and to get that house done in 2 years was amazing. And they moved in right about the holidays of 1926. Unfortunately, there are no photographs from that period.
Oh, that's such
so
a
we have
shame.
no documentation of their holidays or how they may have decorated.
Well, I'm sure with what you've done, it comes pretty close to, or they would be totally amazed at what you've done. What goes into decorating something like this? I mean, where do you even start?
Well, we actually start about a year out when we are talking about our plans and what we want to do. Now, it is a big house, and it takes a lot of decorations.
Sure.
So we don't do a whole lot of changing. We do try to change things every couple of years, just to keep it interesting and to keep people coming back and seeing what we may have done different.
Yeah.
But for the most part, we try to keep things kind of consistent, and our nod to different aspects. For example, the solarium, your entrance to the house, that is our salute to the circus, to the heritage of the circus. It's kind of fun and frivolous with the figurines that we have in there. Then you progress on into the ballroom, and John and Mabel loved Venice. And so our tree in the ballroom is Venetian masks. I brought one today from the tree.
Yes. Yeah.
Those are actually imported from Venice. That they would love to go for carnival, and this is one of the carnival masks.
That's beautiful.
Also, Mabel had a collection of fans. So the fans and the masks are on the tree in the ballroom.
Oops. Our little gingerbread boy, I knocked him over.
Our
Who's this?
German ornaments in the court is hand blown. And then our kitchen tree it's a kitchen. So our salute, and we have the gingerbread people.
Gingerbread on the house, on the tree
And
there.
the gingerbread people, these were all handmade by our Ringling volunteer woodcarvers.
So how much fun does a Ringling volunteer have then? I mean, they get to do all these cool things for you too. Right?
I think it's more than words could describe.
Yeah. Okay.
We do.
So when can people start coming, David, to the Cartizan for this?
Well, of course, we're open every day.
Yes,
From
yes.
10 until 5.
Yes.
And then, but we only have 2 nights left. Our Deck the Halls Cartizan is on Thursday nights, so December 27th and January 3 will be the last Thursday nights.
Okay.
And one thing about coming at nighttime, the house, as you know, is beautiful in the daytime.
Sure.
But to come at the nighttime, it's magical because the colors, the wall color, the fabrics take on a whole new vibrancy,
Yeah,
and it almost becomes romantic.
Okay. Well, I look forward to seeing you there. Thank you so much, and look forward to seeing what
And
you've got
I'll
in
look
store
for
us
you.
this- Okay, I'll be there with my red dress on.
Absolutely.
Just ahead on Suncoast FYI, we are going under the Big Top with a look at Big Top holidays. Welcome back to Suncoast FYI. For nearly 70 years, students have amazed audiences with an incredible spectacle of youth circus arts. And now they are soaring to even new heights under the Big Top with the Big Top Holidays. Joining me now is Creative Director Jared Walker. Welcome to the program and Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Day. And
Thank you.
Thank you for
having
being
me.
here. Absolutely.
Merry Christmas to you.
Thank
and
you.
to you.
Thank you, thank you. Tell all our viewers out there.
Hi, thank you for having me, and Merry Christmas to all of you. Hope you're having a great day today.
Thanks, thanks. So let's talk about what can people expect to see with Big Top Holidays, Jared?
Well, Big Top Holidays is our Big Top Christmas show. We'll be performing between Christmas and New Year's, December 27th to the 30th. And it's all basically about the holidays, celebrating the holidays with family in Florida vacations, and things to do with the holidays.
Okay, so there's a lot of new things to see, but we'll talk about that in a minute. I'd like to find out how you came to be with them and what's your background a little bit.
Well, I'm a theater person. I graduated from Shenandoah Conservatory with a bachelor's degree in music and theater. So I lived most of my life as an actor and a director, a costume designer. But I got a call from the circus right at the beginning of the summer that they needed a ringmaster for their summer circus
my gosh.
spectacular. And so I took that job, which was amazing, and I got to meet Pedro, the owner. And he and I just had lots of conversations about what they were looking for at the Circus Arts Conservatory. And it led to a creative director's
And
position.
here you
with them.
are. Great. So there's a new show coming up. This is one of yours that's coming up?
Yes, well, I'm kind of working with the coaches this particular show. They have already, a lot of them have already chosen their pieces, and I'm just helping thread this one through and give it a good through line.
Okay, so what's new in this year's show? Can you give us an idea, or is that a secret?
Well, there's lots of fun things to see. This will be the first show that they've been doing at the Big Top, because we've been performing at the arena. Of course, it's being renovated at this time. So it's an exciting experience for the kids to be performing actually in a Big Top tent.
Oh my gosh.
So that's kind of new for them.
What's the age range of the kids?
Junior high and high school kids, mostly.
Okay. And
We will be creating some classes, though, this next year
Yeah.
for younger kids and mommy and me, special needs kids, things like that.
fun. What a great thing. Mommy and me, oh gosh, circus
Yes.
classes, how fun. So you mentioned the renovations in the arena. What's going on there?
Yes, very exciting. Everything brand new in the arena. New flooring, new seating. And then it will also be the first time that it is air conditioned. So
Okay.
new lighting, new sound. Very,
Now,
very exciting.
What's the capacity in there, Jared?
Capacity, I'm going to say 1,500. I think it's about
Yeah.
1,500. Mhm.
Cool. So, and the show is going on, you said, through?
December 27th through the 30th. It's our holiday show.
Okay.
And then we'll move back into the arena and prepare for our spring show, which opens April 11th.
Okay. Now, the Sailor Circus has been here for, like you said, almost 70 years,
70
right?
years.
It's the longest running circus
Longest running
in
training
America?
facility
Yeah.
for 70 years now,
Okay.
yes.
And do you have any idea of what the projection is for the next 5 years for the organization?
Well, yes, as I said, we were adding some new classes,
Yeah.
and as well as we're hiring some new professional coaches and a brand new head coach. His name is Miguel. He was with La Nuba for 11 years and will be joining us as our head coach. So he comes from a circ background as well as a traditional circus background. So it will be nice to start integrating some circ feel to the circus here.
Okay, well, that's always exciting. I mean,
Yes.
it's just amazing to watch what you can do, what the kids do, right?
They are amazing. I'm always blown away by their dedication to their craft and the work that it takes to pull off the acts that they
and
do.
it's the teamwork. It's team building. It's so many
Absolutely.
things that go in other than just what they're actually
Yes.
physically learning to do.
Very much so.
Yeah. Before we close, I know we mentioned earlier that you have your annual holiday ball or
Our gala,
masquerade. Your
yes,
gala.
our big gala is
Okay.
coming up February 1st. A new way of approaching the gala, so it'll be new and exciting.
All right,
as well.
and that's February 1st, and where
Yes.
is that going to take place?
That will take place in the newly renovated arena.
All right, and it's going to be different, you said, than anything that you've put on before, right? So
Yes,
people should
I'm
come.
sorry, I did make a mistake. It is at our big top. It will be at the big top. The
Okay.
gala will be at the actual big top this
Okay.
year.
Well, that's good. I'm glad.
Yes.
But people can find out all of the information on your website.
Yes, ma'am.
Or by calling you.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. Well, you've only been with them for 6 weeks
6
now.
weeks, yes, very new.
So yeah, so you got
I'm learning lots of
a
new
lot.
things as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, great. Look forward to seeing you at the show
Thank you
and
so
then
much.
at the gala on February 1st.
thank you so much. Thank
Thanks,
you for
Jared.
having me. Merry
Absolutely.
Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas. Thank you. Coming up after the break, we'll take a look at some exciting events coming up in 2019. Coming up this weekend, join the fun as the Big Cat Habitat and Gulf Coast Sanctuary hosts a live nativity scene featuring live animals. Come enjoy this very special event this time of year with all the animals Big Cat Habitat has to offer, all this weekend. And this weekend, experience a country Christmas at Hunzinger's Farm, complete with hay rides, kiddie train rides, and more than 250,000 twinkling Christmas lights, all weekend from 6 to 10 p.m. If you would like to promote your community event on Suncoast FYI, we would love to hear from you. And this is a complimentary service. Please call our producer, Robert Pandolfino, at 941-361-4616. To view previous episodes, go to snnTV.com under Programming. I'm Nancy O'Neill, and we'll see you next Friday on Suncoast FYI.